Welcome to the Uncomfortable Three-Way Podcast. I'm Dick.
I'm Alvin.
And I'm Matt. So, Alvin, you went to the doctor today.
I sure did, man.
Yeah.
How was the experience having your wallet pillaged by strangers?
It was ridiculous.
How much they charge you?
$300 with Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance for an EKG.
So you still had to pay $300 out of pocket?
Yes.
Oh.
For an EKG that I went to the back, sat down, less than 27 seconds. I think it was 27 to 30 seconds. I was up and done. The longest part was them sticking the stickers on my body.
Yeah.
They hooked me up to the wires. About 30 seconds. Okay, you're good to go. What?
Yeah. So
That would be 3
How we
honey
get one of
buns.
them machines?
No. So
Shit, that's
when you think about this stuff. Okay, America's weird and it's different than a lot of other places. All right, so if you go to Europe or you go to any place in the rest of the world and you go into a doctor and you say, "Hey, I need to have this procedure done. You know, can you guys do this for me?" They go, "Yeah, this is how much it's going to cost." When you go like to the emergency room here, okay, they don't tell you how much it costs. There is no sign that's like service fee for basic seeing is this much money, and they don't bill it together. Okay, they used to bill it all together as one thing, but they couldn't for a long time put health insurance or medical bills on your credit report, so they changed it. Now the hospital bills you for rooms and supplies, and then a medical group sends you a bill for the actual fee for the doctor.
mm-hmm.
That's kind of wild.
That's why I just don't go to the doctor. The dentist either. I ain't been there in like 6 years.
Dude, okay, so I went to
That's where I'm needing to go.
I went to the
Nah, I
dentist.
do need
Okay,
to go to the dentist.
I got one tooth that's crowned, and then I have one the crown came off of. Okay, to root canal my tooth, which I don't understand why they have to root canal my teeth. It doesn't make any sense to me because I'm not a fucking doctor. But it's gonna cost me like $4,500 to have them re-drill my teeth and put a cap on it.
So I got a question for you. Why don't you have porcelain teeth?
Like porcelain?
Yeah, why don't you like buy porcelain chompers?
Because they're expensive.
Oh yeah, I mean it's gonna be like $25,000 to do your mouth, but like
you
I'm just saying, like, do you not?
Well, no, I mean like to have the ones made, they're supposed to be like the top grade whatever crowns that they're supposedly making.
Yeah.
Porcelain's expensive.
No,
Yeah,
no,
you
no.
won't-
It's gonna be
it's
like
not that
25K
normal, like
for
that
your
white
mouth.
fill shit.
Yeah, but at the same, I'm gonna get like the two crowns they're gonna make. They're like custom made or some shit, and they have to be made specifically for my tooth. They take measurements and all that shit. But at the same point, I'm like, it's $250 to pull the tooth out, or $2,000 to make me have a dead tooth.
Really?
That's the difference.
Don't they
in
turn
price.
brown like
Huh?
once they're dead? Technically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But at the same point, when you think about that, $2,000, $250. And then the $2,000 is not to for the rest of my life. It's not going to be perfect. They're going to have to redo this again
Oh, yeah, no,
in
absolutely.
10 years.
That's the same thing when you get porcelain teeth. You still have to like maintain them
Yeah.
because they shave your teeth down to a point, then put
then
the
they put that
porcelain on
cap
top,
on top.
Yeah.
and so
Yeah.
your roots can still rot underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing with like diamond, like permanent like teeth,
Yeah,
like gold,
grills.
diamond,
Uh-huh.
like permanent grills. Like your teeth will rot underneath if you don't take care of it. Like
Yeah.
it's,
That's-
it's an upkeep.
That's just ridiculous in my opinion. Wow.
We about died.
You just try to kill us.
I don't know what just happened, but it was wild what I just kicked over.
That's my oxygen tank.
Ugh.
But yeah, so like just thinking about it, like how much bills cost from like when you think about it. So dentures, okay, to have all your
Well, I was gonna say a ambulance ride's what, like 800 flat or some
Too
shit,
much
right?
money.
no, you're crazy.
It's
Like
mo- it's
800
couple
flat at
thousand.
minimum.
What?
No,
maybe
no,
a minimum.
It's like $800 for you to sit in it to get taken somewhere. So when my dad died, I got the bill at the house right now, from picking him up from the house and taking him less than 10 miles to the hospital. Okay, it's $17,000.
Yeah. An ambulance ride is like the cost of a new car.
What?
Yeah. And the problem is, so let's be real. The reason our medical prices are like this.
And sometimes you can't even deny
Well, no.
ambulance ride. Like
So-
if you're in public, you have to accept that ride, right?
No,
No.
you could deny service anytime you want.
You could deny
So here's the thing. Whenever you have any of this stuff happen in our country, you have the medical insurance. So all the prices for medical procedures are as if you have insurance, because the insurance company's first thing they're going to do is they're going to talk them down the price. So when you get your medical bill, they expect you just to pay the whole thing. Even though if you were an insurance company, you're going to pay a quarter of that or half that or a third of that.
Well, I get it, because they said once I hit a deductible of like fucking $2,500 out of pocket, then they'll cover everything fully. So I mean, I kind of get where they're coming from.
Yeah, but at the same point, when you think about it, $2,500 out of pocket, like that's literally
Plus paying your insurance and all that too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, and your insurance ain't cheap.
No.
My medical insurance that I have is $357 a month. That's a fucking car note.
Yeah.
Well, actually, there's a car note 5 years ago. Now a car's gonna cost you like fucking $1,000 a month. I like dropping the F-bomb today. You guys are having fun. Either demonetize me
Man, fuck.
or
Yeah,
edit it.
fuck that.
Yeah, right.
We already agreed we're gonna let them run.
Yeah, I don't even give a shit.
We don't
No.
give a fuck. Actually.
Yeah.
We just
That's
gonna
right.
go with it.
Why? You have to think, like, with all the curse words and stuff that you could literally put on the internet, why they don't like fuck?
I don't know. Isn't it basically the same thing?
Yeah, I mean,
It's like
in my opinion,
bitch.
yeah, you could say bitch on the radio.
Yeah, I know. I heard that the other day.
Why can't we say fuck? I think okay.
Damn is all over
I
the
think
radio.
the whole cursing thing is fucking stupid. Honestly.
So I understand that to an extent for older generations it was an uncouth thing to do. You
And
didn't
it
cuss.
still is, but it like if I go to my job interview, I'm not gonna be like, "What the fuck's up, dude? I'm fucking
Yeah.
here to get a fucking job, bro." But it's
Yeah.
like in everyday life, like every single living, well, not every single, but for the most part, the majority of the population every day says every
I
cuss word you
I
can
think
think
our
of.
generation is just different than the rest of them. And
We
when I
don't give
say
a
that-
fuck.
Okay, so like my dad,
Yeah.
my dad cussed a lot, but like he also did like a lot of handyman type work before he became official, and he still had a business side to him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of our generation, they don't really have that business.
No, you know how many
side.
businesses I've walked into and the waitress or whoever just starts fucking going off.
It's like,
I'm
what
like,
do you
okay,
want?
cool.
bro.
I just
all
want
I'm
my
saying-
fucking
most
Yeah,
people-
pot
and these
pie,
bitches are
man.
amazing. Like I'm like, okay, yeah, let me get some of that. You know, you obviously as us type of people, we don't really think twice toward it, but it doesn't look good for a business to be talking that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely not. And I don't know. I've noticed that over the years that like our generation is just a bunch of fucking degenerates. Like,
Factual.
all the way around, like degenerates.
I'm a degenerate to the bone. Like, well, what do you want from me? I'm a product of my environment.
Yeah, but I'm saying our whole country's like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
our environment is that.
Especially
Yeah.
around that age group of like what, 16 to
The
35.
16-year-olds, I'm gonna be honest with you. So, I went to school like what graduation year would have been 2008. Okay, the people I was in school with were nowhere near as fucked up as the people now. Like,
Oh, yeah.
and when I say that, like
I haven't really been
okay,
around many of them now.
No. So when I was in school, like,
But I get what you're saying.
you didn't touch a woman inappropriately. If you would have been inappropriate to a chick in school, 4 dudes would have beat your ass bloody in the hallway.
Well, I guess we went to school in different generations
Yeah,
too,
I-
Matt.
Well, that's what I'm saying. At the same point, like I heard some girl talking about how when she was in high school and she's like 24, about how dudes would like play some game like called Stoplight or a fire truck, and they'd put their hand on the inside of the girl's leg and be like, "Okay, tell me when to stop." Okay, or say red light when you don't want me to do
Oh
anything
yeah,
else.
no, I played
Yeah.
that shit
Yeah.
in high school. That was
See-
a thing.
See,
Well,
that's
that
what
was
I'm
more of like a middle school thing
But
for my
that-
situation.
That's some pervy
I played like
shit.
freshman year.
Hell
yeah.
That's like pre-rape shit,
Yeah.
bro.
But it
Yeah.
nah, but see, but like whenever it happened, like whenever I was a freshman and stuff like that, it was more so like chick asked me, "You gonna play this game?" I'm like, "Yeah." It's like not like I'm just walking up to her doing it.
Yeah,
and
no,
then like
it's
you
like,
do it. You
I've
know what I'm
seen
saying?
women do it to men. I've never seen it the other way around.
I've never
for
seen
real.
it in a
No,
a scary
see-
way.
See,
but,
I've heard about it in the opposite way. And
I
was
haven't
like,
really heard
Nah,
too
yeah,
much of
That's,
that.
that's
but-
some rapey shit.
Yeah,
but that shit only lasted like that shit only happened like in freshman year, and then
But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
like that's some shit that would have never flown. Like if I would have heard about that when I was in school, dude, there would have been like 5 people jumping somebody.
that's just wild.
Like we would have beat their ass in the locker room. And like nowadays, kids don't fight in school. And when
No.
they do
nah,
fight, it's like
no,
a cis
what?
festival.
Nah, fuck. What the fuck are you talking about? Where I went to school, we almost got shut down every single week.
I've
'cause
never
we'd
seen
have
many
at least
fights. I mean, seen a couple.
Ooh, we had at least 4 fights a day. I saw a fight.
Where'd you go to school at?
Baby Ned.
Okay, yeah, so you a little bit more of a thug atmosphere. It's probably closer than what I was at.
I walked in one morning and this is one of the many. I walk in one
Sorry,
morning.
that was for me.
There's
Yeah.
I had
two chicks.
to.
There's 2 chicks fighting, right? And they're like, boom, going at 2 big chicks. Bah, bah, bah. going off. They end up ripping each other's shirts off in the middle of like the opening to school, like inside the lobby or whatever you want to call it. They rip each other's shirts off, titties ablaze and flying. They're still going.
What?
Beats her down to the ground. I'm talking about like they was getting at it.
Whoa.
Yeah. And then 2 more fights happened that day after that.
See, I don't know.
I mean-
So I feel like it's a generational thing, and then at the same point, I also feel like it's a, I don't want to say poverty thing, but like, yeah, that's a lower class area. Everything's
Yeah,
cheaper there, so
of
the
course.
people are, I don't know, hate, but they're a little more dirty.
I mean, they get down
They
to
from
it.
the mud.
You know, yeah, exactly.
Like they don't give a shit. What are you gonna do? Throw me in jail? I'll be out in 48 hours and I'll beat your ass again.
Right, exactly. That's exactly the mentality. That's
But like
to a
around here,
T.
dude, people were like, "Oh yeah, dude, I got this video of a fight in school, and it was like one dude like shoved one dude,
It's like, what are you talking about?
or 2 dudes like throwing out windmills, like trying to fight, and like literally just swirling their arms like the nerds we'd made fun of, like because a lot of people don't know how to fight, and I did not know that. Like I had no idea. Like if I go to a bar now, dude, I'm gonna throw down. Like somebody starts some shit, I'm gonna throw down hard because I've always been like, oh no, dude, people know how to fight. Everybody where I was from, we all knew how to fight. Like literally, somebody goes to swing, dude, you throw their arm up, block
Ain't
that
nobody
shit.
know.
Right.
Nah, man, people here are gonna get hit quick. They don't expect. They
Yeah.
just talk a lot of shit.
And you're like, oh, and you get
Yeah,
hit.
exactly.
You're like, what?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, if you're the first person around this area at all throwing the punch, they're going to get hit because they're not going to do nothing about it.
Oh, dude.
And then, like, you just got to get to lay that one good one in, and then
Yeah, and it's over.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. And they're going to get hit
I don't
because
know.
nobody wants to. Nobody
Yeah.
realizes.
I've never been knocked out.
Every fight.
And a lot of people don't
the
feel when
the
like a hit comes either. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the aggression right there. A lot of people don't really feel that. So I mean, just that first one. If you're the first person,
Dude, I was from like an area where you just didn't talk shit. Like you had beef with somebody, just walk up and hit them. Like don't just skip
Yeah.
all the fucking romancing the situation, talking shit, speaking how.
No,
you,
yeah, no.
Like we
fuck
didn't
that
talk about our
shit.
feelings or none of that shit.
You-
Like dude, that shit fucking made me. No, dude, we're gonna beat your ass.
Well,
right
not,
here.
but it's better that way. I don't
I'm
like
gonna
that.
catch you
I
in the
don't.
hall. I ain't waiting till we get outside. I'm gonna catch you in the hallway, bro.
Well, I don't like
30
that
people
bitch
around. I'm gonna
shit.
slam you in that locker.
I don't like that talking shit about each other, this and that, the social media shit that like if you
Yeah.
have a
That
problem
is
with me
ridiculous.
or I have a
People
problem
be
with
calling
you,
people out too hard
like
on that
approach
shit.
me, come up to me and let's solve the problem right then and
Yeah,
there and we
yeah.
could just
it's
solve
all
it.
over the internet now.
Well, that's
what
so
everybody
that-
fucking-
So-
everybody's like just
okay,
talking shit.
My whole
you know,
generation, literally, and I'm not gonna say more. People from my generation didn't post it online. The drama wasn't there. It wasn't this whole beef having on the internet. And now I sit here and look at the internet. Like, you ever scroll through Facebook? What a
Some-
fucking garbage fire that is.
Yeah, I don't.
No, it's.
I stay
I
off
got
of
like
that.
2,000 or 3,000 people on there.
Mine's
okay?
all mainly shit from people. Like what I don't like is like they'll grab a link and they'll share it, and boom, that's a whole fucking thing.
Well, no, I'm
and they'll
cool.
do it again. That's
Share-
another person.
share-
Boom.
Yeah, share me an article. I'm cool with that. Like, I'll read
An
your
article,
articles if
maybe.
it's something interesting.
But like all these videos and shit, I don't know.
I
I'm
mean,
more of like
but
I
if-
wish they would personally put this shit.
No,
there
no. Even
type
if it's
of
a
guy.
video, like you share a video, whatever, you put your personal video up there. I'll scroll through and watch it. What I hate is like getting on there and like you scroll like 3 times, and then it's some girl talking about how broke their family is and they don't know what to do, and then you scroll a little further and it's another chick talking about how some dude walked out on her because she's been slapped around and fucking rode 3,000 cops.
It's like a
and
bunch
nobody
of
wants her
pity
anymore.
story type
Yeah.
shit. Well,
like,
Facebook's like the king of pity. It's
It's
a lot
all
of
social.
older people use Facebook as a platform, and so like they
no,
it's, like,
it's not even the old people, dude. I'm talking like
But it's like a
25.
pity
MySpace
party,
wasn't
bro.
even that bad.
MySpace was okay. Literally, MySpace was the top-notch social media.
I've never seen MySpace in person.
You never had a
y'all-
MySpace?
y'all are
So
in a
when I say
different
MySpace
realm.
was okay, so you got on there, you made your page, you designed it how you want it.
Put your
so like,
music
So
behind
like
it.
your music is on your page. You make the cursor for your mouse however you want it, dude. You want like a Guns N' Roses theme, or you
Okay.
want a fucking blunt for your clicker. That's what you got.
That's hard.
Okay, you picked the friends that showed up on your friends list. So on the top of your friends list, dude, you had like your 8-pack of people,
Yeah.
and you're like, no, these are the 8 motherfuckers I chill with. Number 1 was always your girl. All right.
Okay.
Yeah,
You had to.
definitely.
You just threw her as your number 1 because if you didn't have your hoe first, you know, you was not doing it right.
Normally, your
Alright.
mom is your number 8.
And then you would have like a bio about who you were, and then you set the background for your page, and then you put a couple pictures of yourself on there. So it was like you'd scroll on that thing, dude, and let's be real, witchy bitches today, there would be a bunch of crystals in the background of their shit, or their mouse would.
They
be
would
click-
be loving the
would-
MySpace.
You would know instantly as soon as you looked at their page who they were as a person. Yeah, space.
Space.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Now you go on social media and you're like, oh, let me go check out this person's page.
Are they all
Oh,
the same?
Well, let's look
It's
through.
no, that's facts. You go and it's all the same. You're like posing up in front of like the fucking beach, or you're
Stick
like,
your ass on the edge of a fucking bathroom sink for
Yes.
me.
and it's
Oh.
all, and it's like the same shit, like the same places.
That's
it's
why
like
I
the
sat
most
there and made
basic
fun of
shit.
you when you went on your trip to Greece.
Oh, yeah,
because
no.
all the pictures I saw were literally cookie cutters of basic
I mean,
bitches.
no,
Yeah.
there wasn't me. I didn't take very many photos of me and post them.
No,
I
no. I'm
posted-
saying the pictures you took of the scenery.
Yeah,
See, I feel like you
was
should've
look,
posted more pictures of
honestly,
you.
I was just taking pictures of the scenery just
yeah,
to
if
let
there were
people
pictures
know,
of, like,
hey,
you
look where
and
the
the
fuck
big
I'm
rock.
at and
You
where
know,
you're
and
not right now,
That's what I'm saying.
bitch.
That was the whole. That was the whole purpose of that trip.
Yeah.
Was literally so somebody could be like, "This is where we're at. Look what we're doing."
Well, no, I loved it. I enjoyed the fuck out of the whole
I
trip.
understand you would enjoy the
Yeah.
trip, but I feel
And
like
you know me, I don't use
Yeah.
social media in any way. I don't post to anything. I
No,
don't post.
I'm saying that's what the people were doing who were there. Like
Oh, yeah.
everybody who goes overseas.
Oh, they post
It's not
and
for the
post.
experience to go overseas now. It's the clout factor to go, look
Yeah.
what I'm doing. Look at me. Haha, I'm better.
No, I would disagree with that. I mean, for maybe like the majority, yes, but like I went over there, like I genuinely wanted to go because
What did you before you went to Barcelona? What did you know about the country?
I don't even
Not-
know what a
not a whole
Barcelona
lot.
is.
Well, what I'm saying is, like, if it's the place you want to go and it was something that intrigued you, like me personally,
Where's that
I want to
at?
go to. I want to go to fucking Easter Island, Barcelona, Spain.
Spain.
I want to go to Easter Island. I want to go see the fucking giant bodies
That'd
and
be
the heads
kinda
and shit,
cool.
the stones and
Yeah.
shit.
well, it's
Now I want to see that.
My thing is like it's not like even though it might not have been like my number one, like one of my small goals from I want to travel as much as I can, go as many places as I can
Okay.
before I die. So I was like, okay, here's a route for me to go. I went and did it.
What'd you buy? What'd you bring back from Spain? What's your keepsake that you got there?
I got like a little bit like a turtle, and he's like this big. He's made out of wood.
Okay.
Somebody was selling him on the street, and if you move him,
His
his
head
head's
moves.
like.
You bought a bobblehead.
yeah.
Bought a
A wooden
bobblehead from Barcelona.
bobblehead.
And I
Turtle.
brought that necklace back that I gave you. That was it.
That's the shop necklace now.
Yeah, the shop necklace. Yeah, I brought that. That's
So all I'm saying
I
is
didn't care about the souvenirs. I just wanted the
no,
experience.
That's my thing. Is like back in the day, you'd take pictures of yourself there to remember where you were at. Like so,
Yeah.
if you were there for 14 days, 14 pictures would be what I expect, because the 14 different events you'd go see, and then the thing you brought back as the keepsake. Like I got this.
Well,
in
no, I
Barcelona.
did that. I have pictures of me from every day. But
Barcelona,
I
is that
didn't-
the place
you
that you
notice
went
I didn't
to? Is
post
that where he
them,
went?
you know?
Is that why
Yeah.
y'all keep saying
I
that?
just posted like
You
the
went to
scenery.
Spain?
He went to Spain,
Yeah.
Barcelona, Spain.
No, wait, no. No, I didn't go to Spain.
You did?
No, I didn't go to Barcelona. Kinsey went to Barcelona.
Oh,
I went to I
Okay, because I was about to
Where'd
say
you
I
go?
haven't heard that
went
yet.
to Istanbul. I went to
Did you-
Athens.
when you
I
said you went to Istanbul, did you actually leave the airport?
No, that's my first one. I didn't like go and explore Istanbul. So the places I actually went, stayed a couple of days there, did all the shit there. I went to Athens,
You were there for
Corfu,
15 something hours. Why did you not leave the?
because in order to leave the airport in Istanbul, you have to have a visa like for Istanbul. Like same with Australia, you can't just fly there. You have to have a visa to enter Australia.
But if you would have landed in France, you don't have to have that.
Which is
No.
crazy, because why can't you leave the airport there and stuff, but illegal immigrants can come across our border and live here?
You
That's-
just swung that a whole way.
Bro.
I don't know about that.
I'm just saying, like, if other countries you have to have a
Do
paper
we
or a
have
visa.
to have a paper for like other people in our country? To,
Yes, it's called a green card.
Well, I'm saying
You're
do we
supposed to have one, but we just
But-
let people here illegally.
I'm about to say they could just walk out the fucking airport, right? And not catch our flight back.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
America's not that great. Istanbul fucking rocks. You're not getting in Istanbul, baby.
That's kind of what I'm getting at. Is it that locked down?
Yeah. A lot of countries are like that, where you
And
can't
we're
go
just
in.
not. We don't give a damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No. It's not that we don't
You have
give
to have
a damn.
a visitor's visa type thing
Yes,
to come
you
here.
have to have a travel visa.
So you do
To
okay.
come in
So
America.
perfect example. There's a bunch of people, and last year they were from Moldova, who came down and they were working at the beach to make money. Had a 6-month work visa to come here. And
I mean, I know people.
now they could reapply for another 6 months for the visa, or they could just go home.
What if they just walked away from the fucking airport? Do we put an APV out for them and catch them?
No.
What the hell?
Yeah.
The
You
what?
Just, you just do what you want.
But you got to think.
they don't have work papers, so
kinda
they work
sick.
at jobs under the table.
I would do the same shit if I came over here and was like, oh, yeah, fuck yeah. I'm just going to try to stay here now.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
I would do the same thing. I
don't-
can't blame them.
I mean,
you
let's
know
be
what I'm
real. The
saying?
country's so free that we don't even follow our own laws. That's real freedom right there. When nobody pays attention to the laws.
Anarchy.
Well, I'm just saying.
I mean, no, yeah.
Perfect. It's on the same level of the, oh, wait, let's make more laws against having guns because criminals are following those so well already.
I don't think you should have. I think you should just restrict maybe the people that can get it. Because even
Nope.
if you turn
give everybody a gun.
even if you that's
Don't give it to them. Let them
No.
have it if they
I
can
don't know.
afford
Like
it.
even
No,
if
I say when you go sign up for the draft notice, you sign the paper
And you
and
get
they
a
hand
little
you a
handgun.
service issue 1911.
well I can
everybody
go, like
gets
this
one.
is the thing. I can go to the pawn shop right now. I can drive to the pawn shop right now. I've done it plenty of times. I go there. Oh, I want that AK-47 right there. Like, all right, cool. They do a brief background check on you just to check and see if I have a criminal history.
They changed it.
What do you mean?
You now okay? So you used to be able to walk in here.
Now
I did this like
And
5
warrants
months
in other
ago.
states
You used
and
to be
all
able to
that.
walk in, and if you had a concealed carry permit, you could get your gun same day. Okay, now it could take up to 3 days to get it back because they have to do a federal background check on you. Meaning it's not just a state background
Every
check.
time I've went and got it though, it's been immediate. I've got every time.
Have you bought a gun?
Yes, multiple times.
I'm just saying, it's a little bit different now.
What?
Me personally,
Nah, you found you one of them good pawn shops.
Yeah,
Maybe
well,
that's what it was.
what
Maybe
I'm
I had
okay, so
them.
I've had guns for years and years, and I now get background checked. And when they background check me, it literally could take anywhere from 20 minutes to 3 hours.
Yeah, that's how mine
And I
is.
have a clean background.
All right. Take for example, I went and bought the Draco. Right, I went
Yeah.
and bought the Draco, and then this is how the process went. I went in there. I was looking for a PlayStation. They didn't have that, so I was like,
That's
oh,
a big
damn.
jump from a PlayStation.
And so then I was like, well, wait a minute. Look at that Draco right there. That's pretty sick. So on a whim, I just bought it. I walked up. I was like, yeah, let me get that. Walked up to the counter. She was like, okay, cool. Can I have your ID? I'm like, yeah. She walked back in the back room for like tops 5 minutes. Came back out. I was like, all right, sweetie.
Did you file?
You need some
Did you
ammunition
fill out
for
the
that?
paperwork?
Huh?
Did you fill out the paperwork?
Well, yeah, I filled out like a
Yeah.
brief, but it wasn't like paperwork. It was a 1-page.
Bro,
dot, dot, dot,
I was
dot,
so
dot.
shocked they changed the paper. So for a long time, it was literally just the front sheet of the paper, and it's like, are you the one buying this gun for yourself? And you mark yes. And then it's like a bunch of questions about you not being a citizen or a felon, and you just mark no for all those because if you're not a criminal, it's cool. And then now there's a whole backside of that paper, and there's like 20 more questions.
Well,
you
I
have
had to put like my address on there or this or that,
Well, yeah,
like things
but
like that.
It's like basic, a little bit of basic information, and then it's a bunch of questions. But my thing is now they added on there for the gender non-binary. Now my question is, if I mark that now after buying so many guns as a man, is that acceptable?
I don't think it matters.
I want to know if it's
gonna
gonna like throw it up, like if it's gonna mess up my test.
Yeah, I feel like it probably would.
Like it's gonna jam it up. Like this dude's going through a mental crisis.
Probably not.
And then the thing is, you can't have guns if you're mentally unstable. But if you can't decide your fucking
yeah,
gender,
but where
how can we say you're
does
stable?
where does that like? I haven't
Well,
had
how would
any
you
type
even
of
mark that when it's not able to be
What I'm
on
saying
a
is,
license
if you're
yet, though?
if you're on medication for mental debilitation or any type of mental illness, you
Yeah.
can't have a gun. How can you not know whether you're a male or female, that you're both, and check that box and say that you're not mentally defective?
But what about the license?
I'm
It
a
says
monster
male
on
or
that question. I
female.
know. You guys can hate me. It's cool. I'm
Matt.
fine with it. Hate me. It's just a
It'll
question.
flag it then whenever
Huh?
they put their ID in.
And that's my thing.
Because the ID is male or female.
I don't know, but the thing I'm getting
Well,
at
I mean,
is
New York
like
State has like 12 genders on their shit.
On their ID?
But yeah, on their you could have 12 different genders or some crap on your ID.
Okay.
I'm thinking about going up there to get one because I want to know if like I could be like an octopus monster.
I was
or
thinking
something.
toaster.
A toaster, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
char them up.
Yeah, char them up. I was gonna be a butter knife so I could butter the biscuits.
Matt the toaster.
Oh
Dude,
man.
there's a movie about being a toaster when I was a kid, and I've always wanted to be him because he was like
There's
a superhero.
really?
Yeah, bro.
A superhero toaster?
Yeah, like he saved the world.
Super T.
Yeah, bro. I'm dead serious.
Okay, I didn't even heard of that.
You ever
one.
seen Mighty Mouse?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lit.
To think of all the like, there's
They
a,
ban.
people don't watch the
That's
good.
wild. That they actually released Mighty Mouse, and he got his superpowers by huffing some white powder, and he's like, oh, and then he's Mighty Mouse. That was like a kid's cartoon, like for a while.
Bro, did you never
They
realize
just let that
there's
slide.
like
by.
nobody goes back and watches like all the old movies and stuff.
Ren and
And,
Stimpy.
that show
Yeah.
was bad
That
for your
was
brain.
bad.
The
for
one
your-
that's the
I had the
sex
Uno
call,
card game of that.
The sex call guy, Rocco's Modern Life.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, that definitely wasn't for kids.
No, it had the whole thing on the back, like call for good times, had his phone number. And
Well,
all that
even
shit.
if you look back, go back now and watch SpongeBob as an adult, there's like a lot of like things in there that goes over your head as a kid, but as an adult, you're like, what? They really just said that right there?
Yeah.
Bro, they were sneaking shit in for years.
Yeah.
I'll put it like this, dude. I used to
Well,
watch,
they're trying to get the adults
when-
involved in it
when
too,
I was
where they
a-
like it. You
when,
know?
when
good
I was a
point.
little kid, I used to watch like what the hell was it? Tom and Jerry, stuff like that, Bugs Bunny.
Yeah.
So I watched the new Looney Tunes probably like 3 or 4 months ago, and it is so fucking wild.
Some of them characters were double cheeked up.
What I'm telling you is like the new one, like everybody's on their cell phone. They're oblivious to
What?
real world. They were talking about money and
So
shit.
it's just like today's life.
Yeah, they swapped it from being like a nonsensical TV show.
They've
about,
done that with everything basically. Now
Yeah.
everything.
Oh wait,
has
I thought you were
changed.
talking about
like,
Space Jam.
No,
Okay.
no. They over sexualized it too, though. Like everything.
I haven't seen the new Looney Tunes.
Yeah, and I'm kind of mad now because like, why isn't there any interspecies relationships in the Looney Tunes? We're all on this new level of fucking get woke type shit.
Was there any in the past?
What I'm saying is all the animals. There's a rabbit.
Sorry.
like Lola and Bugs Bunny.
Yeah, there's Lola and Bugs Bunny.
Lola was a bunny.
Yeah, but what I'm saying,
said-
why isn't she dating Daffy the duck, and why isn't Daisy the duck dating Bugs? Gotta have some of that interspecies.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm saying like
Bugs and Pluto.
Yeah, exactly.
some
yeah.
kinda-
Pluto, Mickey Mouse's dog, is now gonna be in the Looney Tunes. I like that. I see how you work that.
They
there.
had a dog in the Looney Tunes.
Yeah. But
Okay.
I'm just saying, like,
Who was it?
well, no,
I can't
what
even-
I'm saying is, like, now they used to have like Pepe Le Pew, the skunk, who kept going after
Yeah.
that cat, which was cool.
Well, I was trying to think of two that was like men. I thought the dog and Daffy.
I mean, they should do that too.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they should totally.
Like where they have a relationship.
Yeah, they should have Daffy Duck date another dude duck.
Yeah, sort of something like that.
I mean, I feel like that worked
Daffy
out.
would be the one. Yeah.
He's like, nah, I'm staying out of this. I gotta send text messages. Anywho, that's just my rant for the night. I just feel like shit needs to become, if we have to suffer through this political correctness, that we should make it all, actually politically correct all the way across the board.
Yeah.
I want them cartoons to be on the same level. I want kids being slammed in boxes anymore.
Yeah.
But anywho, I feel like we're gonna wrap this up for tonight. Roll on to the next one. Maybe go to a party.
Hopefully.
Become Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse.
Yeah.